In New York City, a city that is home to more musicians than almost any other, I was one of those New Yorkers who rarely listens to live music. And then one August night, several summers ago, I decided to go hear the Jason Lindner Big Band at Smalls, the club on the corner of 10th Street and 7th Avenue. It was a summer night, I think, that had put me in the mood for live music, and a two-line blurb in the paper had talked about the group. I walked down a flight of stairs to the club, a small dark room in the basement, with no sense of what was coming. I certainly could not have anticipated the impact of that night. The music was beautiful, and it drew in a very natural way from different places. But equally compelling as the music, and perhaps what really caught me that night, was the way in which the musicians related with each other. They listened intently and with pure joy in their faces applauded each other's performances. That evening was a turning point in my life. I started going to performances at the countless clubs that I discovered dotting the city streets, and found myself listening to myriad kinds of improvisational music. The music, its openness to different formats and influences, and to each individual's expression, felt expansive and fluid, its borders permeable. I had walked accidentally into what I quickly saw was a pervasive culture of creativity. Every musician was drawing on his own ideas and inspirations, creating his own individual palette. And when, during a live performance, musicians heard someone create something personal and therefore creative, they derived so much joy from it. I wanted to document this scene. I wanted to ask musicians about the values and ideas, the practices and the relationships that inform creating improvisational music. To define the steps that lead to the creative act, the jumping point into the unknown, is hard if not impossible. The magical moment is elusive and finds its path and then expression out beyond words. I understand that. But there must be conditions that inform creativity, even if they cannot explain the singular expression. It is these starting points that I want to explore. My questions are simple, basic, and so universal. And therefore I believe the answers to them will resonate not only with present and future generations of musicians, but with the creative spirit in each of us.